Welcome back. We're delighted now to be joined over the telephone by a guest for the afternoon, Mr. Abdullatif, Wahba, our journalist. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for your time. And let me start by asking you about the significance of the development of the ports and industrial zones in the Suez Canal Economic Zone, as we've witnessed today the new inaugurations by the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli.
As you know, the President Abdullatif directed the government to facilitate all the procedures of attracting the investors, especially the Arab investors here in Egypt. And you know that during the last 10 days, Egypt signed a huge contract with the Abu Dhabi Ports Group. This is, of course, to operate and establish a new zone in port side. And you know that some what can we say, discussions happened about the projects, and some others criticized it, but Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli declared that Egypt wouldn't sail the land, but it is a sharing entrepreneurs with the Qatari group, with the Emirati group, and so on. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli visited the area, the economic zone of Suez Canal and East port side projects that the Emirati group will develop it. As you know that Egypt at the same time are trying to attract foreign direct investment and increase the investment here in Egypt, especially you see that the uncertainty view or visions of the global economy,
yes,
especially in the Middle East. So you have to exploit the time to attract the foreign direct investment here in Egypt.
Indeed.
And at the same time, we are intending to use these investments in mega projects and even in industry, transportations, navigations, and so on. So they are still working to attract the foreign direct investors, foreign direct investment, and the investors at the same time to Egypt. This is, of course, to increase the Egyptian capabilities to export and to meet the local demands of the local market here in Egypt.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Abdullatif, now we've seen the different ways that the Suez Canal Economic Zone has been revamped and reformed, and this is very important because this is all in order to attract foreign investments as well as create a logistics hub which is internationally recognized and used. What role do you see the Suez Canal Economic Zone playing with regards to enhancing services, logistics chains, enhancing supply as well, and providing a logistics hub for international investors?
Yeah, you know that the Suez Canal Economic Zone started 2 decades ago, but without a systematic tools and manners to organize all the industries that will be established there. But after President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi came to power, he issued the regulations, the principles of the Suez Canal Economic Zone and its borders, and at the same time not to give the land for the developers or investors without establishing the main projects in the area. But now, as you know, that the Chinese are working there in Suez Canal economic zones and many other countries like Turkey, like East Asia, like and many investors are working just now in Suez Canal economic zones. And at the same time, as you know, that this is an important area, and as you said, it is the world hub in the Middle East and Mediterranean and so on. As you know, that it didn't depend upon only the factories and projects, but as you know that there are many international ports in the area, in Suez Canal, in El Ismailia, in Port Said, and so on. Even the ports of Red Sea are really connected just now with the area. So you can get a huge business from this area.
Mr. Abdullatif, now how do you see the government's plans to transform the Suez Canal Economic Zone into a global hub for trade and industry in light of the government's partnership with the private sector in this regard?
You know that according to the government constitution or institutions, and also the government priorities documents and so on, Egypt is intending to give the power and the chance to all the private sectors, even in Egypt and from outside Egypt. And you know that in Suez Canal Zone, for example, if you examine all the projects there, you will find that they are depending upon the private sectors and the private sectors from abroad, from Egypt and abroad, and their financial capabilities to develop the area.
Now, the strategic location, Mr. Abdullatif, of the Suez Canal Economic Zone, of course, is considered a national advantage. How do you see the development of the zone aligning with, Egypt's broader economic and industrial goals?
As you know that Egypt makes a balance between its needs and also the industries required in the area. You change it. You're thinking about about investment during the 5 or 6 years, the last 6 years. Before, in many decades, in past decades, for example, you welcome only the foreign direct investment, but you didn't put your conditions for the needs for all what you need. But now you can find, for example, in Suez Canal Economic Zone,
yes.
It is divided to industrial sectors, to electronic sectors, to assembling some goods and exported goods from the East Asia to Europe.
Yes.
So you are playing at the same time a role not only in meeting the local demands, but also to export outside.
Absolutely. On that note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Mr. Abdullatif, Wahba, our journalist and our guest for the afternoon. Thank you, sir, for your time on Cairo Local Time.